Hello, Pisces. Thank you guys for joining me here for the extended. I am actually very, very excited to get into this, to get some more advice here on how to avoid this tower, all right? But also, I very much feel in healing this situation, the inner child here, healing this love from the past, there is love coming into that. King of Pentacles was standing out to me as I was transitioning here as an individual coming forward for you, okay? So let's look at it. I want to see who's coming forward for you. The sun? Yes. Somebody emulating the sun? Yes. Pisces, I'm here for that. All day, every day. So, yeah, okay. You guys, oh, I'm super excited for you. So, 10 of Cups here at the bottom. This is going to be a happy family, healing through that connection, okay, in the divine. Oh, yay. Whatever was torn apart has an opportunity to be brought back together, and it may not be in the vein that you think. Two halves to a whole is what I'm feeling. And it doesn't have to be a romantic situation, but where you were feeling splintered or broken, you are now feeling whole. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, okie doke. Okay. Oh. Pisces. Okay. Holy shit. All right. Yes. We are moving through the situation where there's pain. I can see that there is pain though, all right? This is precarious, but because it's so tricky, the reward is equivocal, all right? You're not gonna regret it. Oof. Ooh, okay. Let's get started, Pisces. So 10 of Pentacles comes in to clarify this. You had 10 of Cups. The 20 of awesome. I love that combination. I love the combination of 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles is clarifying the 8 of Pentacles and the Sun. There's that warning, all right? You're feeling burnt out. You're being cautioned. Don't go all the way to burnout. Back up before you fall off the cliff here. Take some time out to be the otter, all right? Go have some fun. Let your inner child play. In doing so, this is connected to your access to this abundance. Hella abundance, you guys. Like I said, that King of Pentacles was standing out in this transition here. I feel like, I mean, for a lot of us, that the difference between where we are and what it is that we want, the abundance that we're looking for, after we have gone through it, seems simple, seems obvious, seems like a slight change. And a lot of the times it is. But when we're on the front lines, it feels much different, okay? It feels so much bigger. It feels like a mountain. And when we back up a bit, we can see that maybe it was a molehill, okay? Not that we're gaslighting our experience, just speaking to the effect of what it's like to be a human and going through what emotions feel like, okay? Versus looking, like if you could look at a situation more objectively or logically, taking emotion out of it, it does not feel the same. Emotion plays a huge part in what's going on. So stepping away from feeling burnt out, you can play this game of chess better. You can see the moves that you need to make because you're being shown that. Pay attention here, look out for signs from the divine. You're being shown where you need to make a move. This deck also, the servant here underneath stole the king, because the pay attention is also saying acknowledge red flags. If you're exhausted, you can't see the moves you need to make and the pitfalls you need to avoid. So go have some fun, you guys. Recharge yourself. Any other information here in the general for Pisces, please? Give me some more information on the 10 of Pentacles, pretty please. Ooh. 4 of Wands and the Wheel. Hell yeah, you guys. So you're crossing a threshold. going somewhere you haven't been able to go before. And the wheel here, things are turning in your favor. I feel like they may have been, I feel like you guys have been going through some karmic lessons, okay? With some of the cards coming up here, you having that Lovers and the Seven of Swords here twice being in your benefit and your challenge. This is a karmic lesson. So not easy, but once you get through it, hell yeah, get the hell out of my way, says Pisces. Hell yes. Things are starting to improve for you, especially as you have the energy to approach, like, the best opportunities can come forward for you, but if you don't have the energy to do it, like the cost of entry, okay, is energy, just like being a soul here on this planet. Like, you know, we paid in energy. We pay in energy every single day to have this experience. The best opportunities can come your way, but if you're exhausted, it doesn't matter if the wheel's turning in your favor or not. It could be turning in your favor and you're still in hell, right? So this is very, very important. Any other advice here for Pisces on the wheel? That one didn't want to come through. Evaluation. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate the situation. If there are things that are taking your energy away from you right now that don't need to be in your life, get them out of here, okay? Even if they are hobbies right now, what I feel like is, for at least this moment in time, instead of doing something that you enjoy doing every single day, make sure that you are, like, give yourself a reset. Do the work that you have to do, then go into a state where you are recharging, okay? Utilizing as little energy as possible. Pick one day during the week where you're going and doing something fun for yourself and have that be your recharge that you're treating your inner child. I just feel like you're draining all of your creative energy every single day, and it's making it difficult for you to see any opportunities that are coming your way. And there are opportunities coming your way, so recharge. It's important to recharge. So the good stuff here, you guys have Three of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Swords and Seven of Swords. That's a hell of a lot of swords, you guys. Lots of, I feel like there has been something that's been crunchy for a while. Crunchy Pisces roll. Feeling betrayed, like I said. Somebody having turned their back on you. The Three of Swords here, though, this is your loss. This is your heartbreak. Being in the good stuff here, this is being healed. I feel like you guys haven't even had the energy, emotional energy, creative energy, to approach this situation. So this is very, very important. Not only to see the opportunities that are coming, this is an opportunity as well to take those swords out of your heart. This is making the situation right for yourself. I just see this, she's like touching one of those swords. It reminds me of, and doing this motion, it reminds me of, although the swords are sharp, it reminds me of what I was saying earlier there with the memory, okay? Like, rewrite the memory. She's very gently touching the sword and then, oh my God! Yes, it may be painful, and I'm not saying that it's not at all. What I'm saying is, as a human being with a lot of PTSD as well, that I have done a lot of clinical work with, I can say that it is really, really important to get the body and the brain to operate in a way where there is not that extreme reaction to a memory. Because otherwise you are living in that pain constantly, in that moment, as if it is happening right here in front of you over and over again. And that is hell. And you guys deserve not to be in hell, okay? So I feel in the good stuff there is an opportunity to heal this, but it takes you resting, okay? Whatever you're doing that's distracting yourself right now, that feed out what doesn't serve you. That could be addictions. Maybe you're watching a lot of TV, doom scrolling, mindlessly chattering to friends. That's an interesting one, okay? Are the words that you are using, do they have meaning behind them? And if they don't, then why are you using them? Because that's something that could be, thank you, Spirit, that's something that could be draining a lot of creative energy from you, okay? If you don't need to speak, don't. And that's not a, like, trying to silence anybody. I just feel encouraged to say you need to recharge, okay? King of Pentacles here at the bottom, too. You need to be ready for your King of Pentacles. The World comes in to clarify this. A cycle ending. I have chills on that. Major cycle ending here, you guys. I feel like this is something you've been struggling with for a while. Whatever the main memory is of the pain that's coming up, what I feel is that that isn't even the core wound, okay? It goes back further to the inner child somewhere. That's why the inner child needs to be treated. But this is an opportunity to finally close that chapter, to close that door. Having the world at your feet. Ooh. Hell yeah, Pisces. Ooh, gosh, all the chills on that. Like, okay, I hear you, Spirit. It's like tightening my skin. Yep, okay. This is a big deal. This is something that has been preventing you access to divinity. Oof. You guys. Wisdom. Knowledge gained through ancestors or experiences or from a wise counselor. If you are experiencing PTSD or PTS-like effects, it is really important to get some help, okay? Can you do this yourself? I would say yes, like it is possible, you know, over time to rewire the brain in that way. But they do use, like I held paddles. They'll do intermittent sensation, and the point of that could be lights, but usually they're like paddles now that they do. It's to get the right and left hemisphere of the brain to work together. And by doing that, then you go back to a memory, you start rewriting that memory, placing a new neural pathway over that old neural pathway is what is happening. Can you do that on your own? Yes. Through meditation, yep. It is a lot of work to do it on your own. Is it possible? Yes. So get started if that is your only option here, because you want to cross this threshold. If you do have access to a counselor, whether maybe you know you have PTSD, maybe you don't. If you feel like something is going on though, there's just this you're just constantly tired. You constantly feel like you're in a war zone, having to defend from everything and an attack from everything. Or if there is a memory that is coming up out of nowhere that's making your heart starts racing, you start feeling sweaty, clammy hands, like that moment is happening all over again, go find a professional if you can. That is a blessing, okay? That is not a bad thing. Taking care of our mental health is key. And nobody, at least at my table, is going to make anybody feel bad for that. We encourage that here, okay? We encourage that. And I think that's part of the divine feminine, you guys, to be honest with you, that Angel Layla is talking about here. You're protecting yourself with that alabaster. You are protecting yourself by receiving help, okay? So Three of Wands here comes in to clarify what's hidden. You have the Five of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. So feeling out in the cold there, feeling that abandonment. I do feel like there is a King of Pentacles coming through. And it could be you guys, once like you're emulating that energy, once you let yourself in from the cold. Three of Wands here is putting energy into action, putting a plan into action, stepping outside of your comfort zone. And by doing that, having help received, being on the right track, being put on the right track. There is an encouragement of patience here too. Patience is a virtue is what I hear. Nothing is solved overnight. There is a lag in this realm that takes some time for things once you start making a change. So what I feel is like, if this is you, and if you're here, I feel like this is you, approaching this task is probably going to feel like an uphill battle, but you keep walking uphill, all right? Make sure you brought your camel back. So you had camel, actually. I do feel encouraged to say that in the first reading, which was being tolerant to heat. The camel has the hump, the water, being able to resist heat, having that protection. So climbing up this hill here, keep going. You may be winded, you may get tired. Make sure you brought some trail mix. and some water, okay? You can get through this. And you will, Pisces, you will. I do believe in you. And I know that it's possible. If I can get through what I've gotten through, I'm not saying like my life has been the absolute worst of everybody's, but it's definitely outside of the dartboard of what people should have to deal with is normal. I know that you can heal, okay? Any other information here and what's hidden here for Pisces? Hell yeah. So Queen of Swords at the bottom. There is this need to be honest with ourselves, okay? The Emperor. I do feel that in connection to the King of Pentacles, but more so than that, the Emperor and the Empress. Holy shit, you guys. So there is this call for that balance of divine masculine and feminine. You are being requested to let that divine feminine, to lead with the divine feminine in this situation. But these are the divine partners too. Yeah, I do feel like there's a King of Pentacles coming in, especially because you have Knight of Cups come through here as well. This is an offer of love. Oh my God, you guys. This is like, whatever this is, it's been impeding this flow, like the storm waters in the storm drain here. You've got sticks and leaves. What I'm seeing, everything is blocked there. And as soon as this is removed, that dam is removed, like shit starts flowing again, okay? I've got all the chills. The Emperor and the Empress and Knight of Cups. Dear God, I'm happy for you, Pisces. And I'm a Pisces North Node too, so I'm excited about this as well. Start approaching it. You guys can do this, okay? There is healing. You're receiving that healing by healing yourself, receiving that power by giving yourself your power back too, instead of continuing to give it away. Not that you are actively maybe giving it away to an individual, whatever's happened in this situation, but in a way you are by not healing. If you are constantly being brought back to this time where something's happened and it's happening over again, you are giving your power away inadvertently. And it's exhausting you, right? Being in that state of panic, that much cortisol in your system all of the time, that is exhausting. And cortisol over time will kill you. That is pretty well documented science, okay? We need some cortisol, but not to these levels, all right? And once you balance this out, balance so shall you have. Oh my God. Ooh, I love this. Any other advice here for the hidden? For Pisces. Dedication, stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reap success. Like I said, keep going up that hill, you guys. You break that hill, don't let it break you. Okay? So in the challenge, you have the Seven of Swords and the Lovers here. So the situation of betrayal, wanting to do something versus feeling like you have to do something. Six of Swords. So this is your transition. I think you had Six of Swords. I already shuffled it. You had Six of Swords is what you wanted. Anyway, this is moving from your shitty shit to your goody good, okay? The challenge is this transition, though. The component I get from this is, because there is help arriving at exactly the right time that comes with that, there is a need to open up to assistance right now. And that could be on the scale, like opening up to a friend, reaching out to a friend, maybe telling somebody that you trust what is going on. Maybe somebody doesn't know what's going on with you. To like setting up that appointment, finding a counselor. I hear like, I don't know how to find one. If you have insurance, okay, at least here in the States, call your insurance company and ask for a list of counselors that take your insurance. That is the easiest way to do it, okay? Because they don't necessarily make it super easy to access mental health here in the States, but if you know how to do things, you can get what you need. And I've had to play the game for a very long time. So yes, call your insurance company, okay? The Hangman. This is a need to change perspective. There's this pause that's going on. I feel like there is a pause going on right now for you. Spirits hit the pause button so that you can see. So that you can see what's going on here. Before the Tower comes. You're being given that choice. Do you want to disassemble the tower here? Or do you want to take it down, or you want me to take it down? Right? So justice is what comes in to clarify the energy, the challenge here. It is, I feel, whether it's conscious or unconscious, I feel like it is more conscious for those of you this applies to, this need for justice, this need for balance. Like, because this happened to me, because you did this to me, and this makes sense now too, why the 2 7 of Swords were here. Because you did this to me, this must now be done to you. Whether you feel like you need to enact that justice yourself, or you're playing that out mentally, that is getting in the way of this progress, okay? That's not helping, Pisces. That's not helping. This was a big message for Cancer as well. This need to let go of vindication. Like I said to Cancer, what came through was all will be made well in the dark. I got chills on that again. What you don't see is what you are not meant to see. We aren't in charge of balancing the scales here. And thank God, because you're already exhausted, right? What an exhausting job. Boundaries. Know when to put up and let down your walls. This is your challenge here. Reach out to somebody, okay? Whatever level it is. I feel like it's really, really important for you to start opening your heart and expressing what is going on. That's what was in the meditation as well. Opening the paint can, being open to expression. Ah ha ha ha. Yes, okay, Pisces. Bring somebody into your world, okay? You need this right now. So the outcome of the light here, being the warrior of the light, you had 10 of Swords and 9 of Wands. So protecting what you're building and finally leaving the disastrous morass. Leaving that painful situation. Knight of Pentacles clarifies this. So you're finally moving into expansion. You had the Knight of Pentacles in the hallway of the shadow here, where you're shrinking, where you're frozen, you're stuck. You are actually moving forward here. I love that there's that opposite, okay? Yeah, you're making a plan though too, putting that plan into action. You're no longer just walking through the dark. You're making specific decisions, making educated decisions. Any other information here in the outcome of the light here for Pisces? The other deck, okay. How does Pisces make sure they get this path? Whoa! This one, moving on. Endings that bring healthy beginnings. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty clear, you guys. And then passions. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. In moving on, there is also this request to not forget that you still deserve to have love again. You still deserve to have an awesome career. You still deserve to live somewhere peaceful. You see what I'm saying? You deserve to have opportunities to heal. You got to believe that. So the hallway, getting stuck in the hallway of the shadow here, turning out the light, you have the Tower and Knight of Pentacles. So resisting forward movement, having things come down in a chaotic way. You have Queen of Wands here coming in to clarify this. So what I get from this actually is the protection is gone. There were opportunities here to see what it is that you needed to do, this being one of them. Okay, you guys, if you're here, you had opportunities to take down the tower yourself. If you get to this point, sorry, just very powerful. Your inner realm here, okay? It is really important for you to realize that you have more control over it than you realize. Realize it's redundant. Thank you, Spirit. This is crucial. You have to take control. You have to take control of your own healing. Ah ha ha. The Emperor and the Empress, this is what's hidden here. Thank you, Spirit. You have to take control of your own healing here. If you get to this point, the protection is gone, okay? Not forever, like, you know, you still have contact with your guides and that sort of thing, but this is everybody standing back and just going, well, shit, this sucks. We didn't want this. You will survive, but you don't need to be here either. How does Pisces move back into the light from the shadow? Page of Swords. And then Four of Cups here at the bottom here, all right? So there's an offer that's coming in. You're being asked to pay attention. That came through with the signs here too. Do not miss this offer because of laziness, because of pessimism, because of negativity. Even if you do have PTSD, it is important. There are ways to severely improve that experience, to gain control back, okay, you guys? And you have to start allowing that into your life, i.e., becoming curious. That's what this recommendation is here. Page of Swords. You're being asked to become curious about your own healing. How do you move from the shadow is told is the wrong question. How do you move from the shadow is by not allowing yourself to get there in the first place. You can take care of this, okay, Pisces? Strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. That's the Page of Swords too. Get right on inside, Pisces. You guys can do this. I love you so much. And once you do, okay, we're not going to the dark, all right? You are moving towards the light. And in doing so, hella good shit. Hella good. I don't think you're even going to recognize yourself, okay, Pisces? I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for joining me here for the extended as well. And please, please have a beautiful week. I'll see you all very soon, okay? Bye.